No sound.
Okay.
All right, this is behind the scenes in 3D.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Put it in Do Not Disturb, like I was telling
Yes, I
my
put.
guest, Taylor, that... Why did I put it in sleep mode?
Talk
so
about
this-
snooze fest.
Yeah, exactly. This is the first time trying out the 3D camera. See, look at this old iPhone. I don't know. Maybe this will be outside the 3D range. The regular one.
Ooh.
We're just
Fancy.
doing the old school as a backup.
Yeah. There you go.
Here we go. Okay, ready?
I think so.
All right. Great, we started.
Yay.
Welcome back to Comedy or Worse. I'm here with my very special guest.
Taylor Shaw.
Yay!
Yay.
Sometimes I don't prep the guests that when I point at them, they're supposed to say their name.
I deduced that.
See?
So.
And some people are smart and some people are like... And then I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to prep you.
And sometimes, see, you're nicer than me because I would be tempted to play chicken with them and see how long it takes to fill the silence. But the payoff might not be worth it.
Well, that's the...
Just to be a little mean.
Yeah, it's not mean. We're having fun.
We're having fun. You would never be mean.
No, why would I be mean? Yeah, last time I was mean, I regretted it.
You look to the side in kind of a suspicious way. Is there anything in your basement, Aaron? No, I'm just kidding. It's
No, I'm
Jeremy's
not in the basement anymore.
Yay!
I'm upstairs. I'm in a real room. Yeah. So, what got you into comedy?
Oh God, I think I've always been. Everybody likes to laugh, right? But when I was a kid, I remember getting a karaoke machine for, like Christmas and at 5, 6 years old, and I would make my family like watch my karaoke shows. And so I think I've always been a little bit of a showman, right?
Nice.
And then I did plays and like singing lessons.
Did you make up plays or
I
you just did plays
once
in school,
in I do mostly like scripted, pre-written plays. I do remember once at my Christian elementary school, my friends and I wrote and performed a version of Adam and Eve. The details of which are very foggy, but it might have been a little blasphemous. Sorry, but praise be.
Remember,
anyway,
yeah, God's everywhere. That's why we're in 3D now.
3D. God and Big Brother, they're watching you. But so I was kind of a showman, and then I went through a pretty quiet period and was bullied for a little bit in middle school, which I think builds character. But
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a tasteful amount. But then I had like something switch in my brain, and I learned if I can make people laugh, they're on your side. They'll start to like you. And I learned to use humor as a means of getting people on my side and getting people to like me and building that like social clout, I guess, or just like building relationships. And so I've always tried to be funny. And then I liked writing, and I wrote on my college.
Did people still call you use the word nerd when you were growing up as a slur?
That wasn't the slur of choice, but I didn't use it.
Oh, I mean, but did people still say nerd as a bad thing when you were growing up?
I think.
Or was it already
there wasn't like
tipping the other way?
Not really, but I was more of a jock in like high school and stuff. I played sports.
Oh, that's why people stopped picking on you. You started playing sports.
It wasn't my like book smartiness or like that kind of penchant that led me to being bullied. I just had that kind of vibe of somebody who should, and so you know, naturally, and so I liked writing, and then I've gotten compliments throughout the years of like, you're funny, you should try stand-up. But people say that. That's like a nice thing people say. It doesn't mean it's true, but I was like, I am funny, I should try stand-up. But in all honesty, I was like, I want to give it a shot. Like, I want to see if I can put the writing and the humor and actually like do something with it.
Yeah.
And so I saw an ad for a comedy like stand-up class.
Okay.
And did that with Area Rug, a comedy venue in San Diego.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and so I did the class, and so I've been trying to stay with it.
It's just, this is what happens.
This is what happens.
It's 3:49. I don't know why.
Well, that's good. You know, everybody's clock can tell you when it's 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, but nobody's clock tells you when it's 3:49 these days.
I know, and it looks like it's at the 45. So I don't know. Maybe there's some. Does it go off every 15 minutes?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, like don't click away. If we're not interested enough, that clock might chime again.
Use code or worse for 15% off broken grandfather clocks.
Exactly. So
that was long-winded, but I think answered the question more or less.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to try to ask you a new one. So do you use a stage name?
No. I just used my name, so hopefully
one of us. I don't know.
Yeah, so I will be connected to whatever I say inappropriately, and in 50 years when I get canceled for saying AI is bad or something.
That's the thing. I don't. They've got 3D now. It's gonna have like.
It's a deep fake.
Yeah, that's true too. It's like, no, you don't understand. Like, why would we watch that? So what is in 3D? Like, this new technology, you can feel what they were feeling.
You can smell their breath.
Yeah, it's like you really were there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
It all goes back to smell-o-vision.
That's true. Absolutely. Do you like sci-fi?
I appreciate it. I'm not one to seek it out, but I like a good sci-fi book or show. I don't know, would Twilight Zone count as sci-fi or like X-Files? Because I love those type of kind of meta, making you think about things and the way you look at things.
Sure, kind of like a mystery. It's like a mystery and has like a twist.
Is it aliens?
Yeah, a lot of times it was aliens.
I won't pull off my skin suit.
No, the camera can't handle it yet.
It's 3D, not
smell-o-vision. You gotta wait for smell-o-vision for that. What?
I said it's 3D, not C3PO. It was worse this time.
Yay! I love it.
Okay.
So you talked about writing. What is your writing process for comedy?
I don't have a very good one. If I'm feeling really strongly about something that I think could turn into a bit or a story, I'll write it down. But I tend to, I think I found like lately I'll be doing a set at a mic or something, and if I'm not feeling like it's getting the reaction I want or getting the level, if I don't feel like I'm like thrilled with the reception, I've been deviating and like going off script and trying things different ways, kind of on the fly. And I feel like sometimes that's when I'm the most funny on the fly, you know? And so giving that space, but also I try to write and I like to practice my sets in the car, like on the way and stuff. And so I'll say things different way or have that reflection point to be like, So.
Cool. Do you ever like, when you're practicing, record?
Not when I'm practicing. At mics, I've been trying to be good about recording, but
yeah, I found it helps for me to start recording because even though it's not, it builds tension like a show does, not as much as a show or even a open mic show, you know, like recording, open mic show, how much tension it is, and it's like if you can even get a little bit for me, because I'm like I know it's being recorded. It will. You know, like, that's why we try to bring it on this podcast. We're going to bring it. Because it's being recorded. Yes. Good job.
Thank you. I have another hand for that.
So who's the funniest person in your life right now?
Who? I think it's hard to nail down one person.
That's fine.
I think my dad is a big person because I think I have drawn a lot of my humor growing up from him. Yeah. And just kind of playing in the hypothetical of he'll say something random and then I'll go off on a tangent unrelated or just I'm trying to think of a better way to articulate it, but just kind of playing in the moment and saying things. We're both very sarcastic, and so that can lead to...
Oh, really? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to be sarcastic. Isn't that sarcastic?
I thought sarcastic is when you put your cat in a bag and take it to the supermarket.
Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. It's okay. How many times do you go to the supermarket?
I think it's like a precursor to when the cat's out of the bag, but I'm not sure about the middle part. Ask me in 10 years.
All these sayings, it's hard to keep them straight.
Hey, it's 2026. You don't have to keep anything straight anymore.
That's true.
That was in 3D. It all haunt me when I'm running for governor. But yeah, my dad is one of my best friends. She lives in Seattle, and so we talk on the phone a lot. Yeah. And things get very dark, comically, but I think she's another one of people who makes me laugh a lot. So
that's cool. Yeah. And they're both not comics.
They're both not comics.
Yep. See, that's one of the themes that keep coming back on the podcast. I ask people who's the funniest person in our life, and they rarely say other comics. Yeah.
Well, and I guess there are, like, when you say in my life, I feel like obviously comedy is
I obviously
part of my
framed
life.
The question to get the answer I wanted.
Yes. Aaron Trahan is the funniest person I know. But I think...
No.
I think I just put a curse on you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
But the people I'm regularly interacting with, speaking to.
Yeah. So, are you keeping like a comedy and then regular life balance, or?
I'm trying. I recently started a new job that has me like an earlier schedule, so I could get away with being out till like 11 or 12 which is still early for comedy, but for me, I live in North County. Keep that in mind. I have to drive up there.
Oh, you live in North County?
Yeah. Okay, I'm in Fallbrook, so I'm even north of here.
Okay. So you kind of had to come this way a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah. But I start work at 6:30, so I can physically in the realm of possibility, but trying to balance.
What time you have to get up? Because I am getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get at work at 6.
I wake up. I set my alarm for 5:15, and usually I get out of bed 20 minutes before I have to leave. So I'll give myself like 20 minutes of either snoozing or scrolling on my phone.
Wow, so you just are able to get up and...
I'm pretty quick with it. I've got a lot of years of procrastinating under my belt, so I've gotten pretty good at being
sure,
time effective. Because I am just not. I'm trying to be better about timeliness, but I'm not good at it. So I'm good at doing things last minute and getting them done.
Sorry,
because I'm used to running late. So you gotta.
Are you late to work a lot, or
no? I've been good at.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's good.
Until I start making money at comedy, then
sure,
I'll be hitting.
Makes sense.
The 5-minute late mark. But
so do you ever set jokes aside for a while, or how many times do you tell a joke before you say, oh, I don't think it's any good, or I'll set it aside for a bit or something like that?
I think it kind of depends. I don't have a very large catalog of material.
Okay.
And so I feel like I will change the wording of something. If it really crashes and burns, I like to try it at least a couple times, because there's not that it's the crowd's fault, but there's some audiences that will appreciate X or Y and some that won't, right? I did a set that really hit pretty well at I think it was downtown in Yellow Door or something.
Yeah. And
part of it was about renting. And then I did that same set in Menifee. And it and I was like, you guys are homeowners, you don't get it.
Right.
So I try to only tell jokes to the poors.
That's right. Good.
That's my target audience.
Yeah, you gotta have relatable material.
Relatable material, yeah.
Most people are poor, so.
No. But it's just, I think I guess if I feel like I'm never getting a good payoff for it after doing it,
yeah,
for a month or two, I might can it, but I feel like I'm not always consistent with the way I tell my jokes to have a very good one-to-one comparison of it. So
yeah, I get it. So do you have any hobbies or passions that are outside of comedy?
Yeah, I think so. I guess I feel like I do things besides work. I am a reader. I know.
Nice.
Use the nerd slur.
No, it's
I like
a compliment
reading.
Now.
I like reading. I like I mostly listen to audiobooks.